Good morning. I just want to apologize to you ladies for yesterday. I didn't do a live yesterday. I had a lot going on. Plus, I was training a new staff member, and things kind of got a little out of control as far as my time management. So I wasn't able to get on yesterday. So I apologize for you ladies that was waiting for me to get on. I got a lot of hits and saying, Miss Tammy, did you stop doing your lives? I hope you didn't stop doing your lives. I just missed one day. I apologize, ladies. Thank you again for your response. Yeah, guys, I'm trying to do something new with the little blonde. But this morning I wanted to get on and talk about eating. Good morning. I miss you guys. I did. Just become a part of my routine. And it's therapy for me too. It helps me when I'm able to just get on and talk and reach out to you ladies. It does something for me as well. So I think this is something that benefits us all. About eating when you leave, it's one thing that you can come to a recovery house, or you can come where your eating is controlled by somebody else, and you are dependent on someone else to give you the nutrients and foods and things that you need. But then it's a whole big difference when you go home, and a lot of the girls, have some fear around, what do I eat, Miss Tammy, if it's not for you guys coming and, waking us up and kind of forcing us to eat and making sure that we eat. I'm just kind of scared that I'm not going to eat good, or I'm not going to eat the right things that's going to help me, because a lot of the women, when they leave, they just look very healthy and very vibrant, especially for those that we have to continue to motivate to eat. And that's those, again, that has an unhealthy relationship with food prior to surgery because of the way that they had to lose weight in order to get the surgery. And then when they get the surgery, it's very, very, very hard for them to eat. And so what I see is, a lot of the women go home and then they put themselves in jeopardy. And let's not be confused with eating fats, feeding the fat. What does that mean? What does that mean to feed the fat? Be careful, because you can actually still send your body into ketosis, because instead of eating fats to build the fat, you are feeding the fat to lose the fat, and you're actually doing keto without knowing that you're actually doing a keto diet, because you're thinking that you're eating the right foods or the right combinations. Let's say the right combinations of food. I tell people, some of that stuff that we do eat in keto diets, is good fat because it breaks down the fat. But you want to know that we got to add a combination of healthy carbs in order to maintain the fat that we have and not put our bodies in ketosis. As I told women, that once you have liposurgery, one of the biggest things is that your muscles are in trauma. Your muscles are now trying to find the energy to rebuild themselves, to heal themselves. And it needs the energy to do that, and it looks for your body for that. And so I tell people to remember, especially with a fat transfer, it's like little cells have been transferred and then the fat. And so it has to connect to each other in order to get the fluff, in order for you to maintain that transfer, right? And that becomes yours for life. Whether you lose weight, gain weight, you're going to always keep that type of contour. The proportion of your butt is always going to be bigger than the rest of your body, regardless if you go up or down. You're going to continue to keep that contour if, in fact, your transfer is successful. 9 months to birth a baby, and takes 3 months to birth the butt, which means consistently maintaining the way that you're eating, the things that you're doing. Okay, so let's talk about foods. What foods should we eat? A combination. I love, French fries. I love French fries, but fresh cut French fries. Fresh cut Idaho potatoes. I use. I always leave the skin on to maintain the nutrients and stuff of the potato, because you guys all know, like especially in the army or whatever, they eat lots of potatoes. Why do we eat lots of potatoes? To build muscle, to build mass. And potatoes are definitely a good source of carbs, healthy carbs, along with fat. Birth a butt, yeah. It takes 3 months to birth a butt. And So we want to eat that. I do lots of sweet potatoes, sweet potatoes with brown sugar and butter and cinnamon, for those that, a lot of girls is like, Miss Tammy, some of this food we've never eaten before, I love the sweet potatoes. Avocados, you guys know that you guys see me use avocado boats. I will take the avocado, scoop it out, cut it up into whether it's chicken or tuna, and then we will take them sitting inside of the big avocado boat. Oh my God, that is so good. For those that know that avocados is an acquired taste, and you probably haven't acquired it, but this is a good way to eat it without feeling like, oh my God, what does this taste like? Oh my God, this is la. So you have to find healthy ways to eat the healthy foods. Bananas, for people that say, okay, I don't like bananas, so you guys know that I do my famous Cheerio smoothie. That is number one that I give the ladies that are suffering from eating or not eating after I keep seeing their plate coming back empty. And the Cheerio smoothie is just simply a premier protein shake. It doesn't have to be premier, whatever protein shake that you like, mixed with peanut butter, banana, honey, brown sugar, and of course Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios. Okay, so you're getting your carbs, your fats, your oats, your bran, you get everything into one. And so it's like a meal replacement, but it's not replacing a meal as though you're doing it as far as a diet is concerned. I like to take that smoothie and then too also put it with a couple of pieces of bacon or something like that. So again, some girls drinking it, they're really full, but I still encourage them to continue to eat. So I'm giving them little things along that way. Yeah, ladies, because I hear so many girls. I have not yet heard one of my dolls come back and say, Miss Tammy, I've lost my fat, or my butt has shrunk. I get more of that in the house while they're going through the transformation. Oh my God, my butt shrunk. Oh my God, it's not there. And then, of course, we talked about that on the last live of Switch. All right, I'm sorry, so I had to let them know that I was So anyways, oatmeal. Okay, oatmeal. Again, there's some similarities in the keto diet and dieting that you're gonna do when you have a butt transfer, but it's the things that you're gonna add. You're gonna add different things, just like with oatmeal. I add the nuts and maybe some berries, and dried cranberries, dry raisins with some cinnamon and some nutmeg, and then some almond milk, and then I put some coffee creamer, maybe like some vanilla or something. I know everybody like, oh, you gotta try it, with some butter, and then you eat that, and then you eat what? Some bacon or some sausage and some toast. Okay, so we got to add the bread back into our diets, healthy breads. Like I do high fiber breads. Stay away from wheat bread. I do maybe whole grain bread. I do raisin bread, toasted raisin bread. Putting butter and stuff on that and adding that with the oatmeal. With the oatmeal has a lot of different things in it, and butter, and yes, on the side, some meat. Okay, and it doesn't have to be in an abundance, but you got to make sure that you're eating, stay away from fast foods. Best food is cooked. Fry your chicken at home, don't go get the fast foods, because again, why stay away from wheat bread? The reason why I say stay away from wheat bread is that the fiber and stuff in the wheat bread, it kind of adds to constipation. Okay, the stuff in the wheat bread doesn't, the fiber and the stuff that's in it doesn't give you the fibers and stuff that you need. For people have a misconception about wheat and what wheat does. Wheat can also be binding. And I tell people to stay away from wheat bread. They think that wheat bread is healthy enough. Go to your whole grains, your fiber enriched, but not wheat. Wheat is going to add to, if in fact you're having some form of bowel movement issues, which we do, it's not gonna contribute to that. Okay, so there is lots of breads out there with oats and fiber and whole grains. Okay, that's the only reason why. The way that wheat is processed is totally different than what people think. So for those that want to, go ahead and just research up on the wheat and see. And that's why some people really say that wheat is not your healthy bread. Okay, it just sounds healthy. So we kind of stay away from that. Try your whole grains. Your whole grains. I think Arnold's has a nice whole grain bread. You know, so you want to just basically, especially with the breakdown of our metabolism, breaking that stuff down too. Definitely watching how we eat, because it could lead to more constipation, because we're thinking some things are healthy for us and it's not. Just like and that's my opinion too on the arnica, you know. But again, you know, I won't debate that, because it's not about the arnica. I think it's about eating, making sure that we're eating. For me, sometimes when I don't want to eat, and I'm not really eating, so I go and boil me some eggs, I fry me some bacon, and I get me a couple of slices of, hey Tony, I get me a couple of slices of avocado. Okay guys, I'm back. That was my driver. Yeah, so I get very scared for some women that leave here, that I watch how they eat. You know, making sure that we just get a good source of protein, but we know we don't want too much protein in our diets. Please go back to taking your vitamins, making sure that you continue to take your vitamins, but you have to understand what is going on with your body. Your body's metabolism is probably that of a 5-year-old. We probably never had as high of a metabolism that we're gonna have after this type of surgery, because your muscles and your body is working overtime to heal itself, and it needs all the energy it can, and it will suck the life out of you. That's why times you just can't even move. You can't even really just like get up. We continue to, you know, do beets, you know, making sure we add in beets and things like that, because that helps with our hemos, helping our bodies get back. Some of you guys were doing like beetroots and different things like that prior to surgery. Some of these things you need to continue to do after surgery. Whatever, you like, a lot of the things that you did to condition your body, besides poor dieting to lose the weight, but then that's why I tell people to plan proper. Okay, you don't have to do crash diets to get this surgery, that you start to plan when you want to have the surgery. And I just look overly full. I got a waist trainer on, and right now it's killing me. But and that's probably why I'm breathing different. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to waist train too, and I can't do it. I'll be popping this thing open in the middle of the night. I can't breathe. But again, breathing's painful, right? So yeah. Definitely keep doing some of the similar things that we were doing. If in fact you like, you can do raw or cooked beets. I actually have like beet chips that I use, that we put in salads. I do a lot of salads, but I do a lot of salads and I add a lot of different things to it, like smoked tuna, hickory smoked tuna. And that's in the little pack, Tuna Creations, you guys. They have a hickory smoked tuna in the pack that's awesome for you that just need some flavor, that need that push to eat, and you just don't know what to eat, and things are not tasting good to you. I use the hickory smoked tuna, and I just use that and put it on lettuce and add like beet chips and different things to it. To make sure that I'm getting and I'm eating, and I don't feel like, some people feel like, oh my God, if I eat too much, I'm gonna get fat, I'm gonna lose my shape, I'm gonna lose my body. Don't worry about that. For the next 3 months, within those 4 to 6 week period, you eat, you build your butt, you eat, you make sure you give your body energy, you get enough sleep. Definitely drink enough water. And stay in your damn fajas. If not, do the waist trainer and the butt panty. But don't get so hyped that you see you looking good in your results, because it will flip on you when you're going out and you're taking risk and you're saying, oh, I'm not going to wear this, I'm not going to wear that, because you're trying to show off. Girlfriend, let me tell you, wait for it, because you're going to lose it. Okay? Stop going off of other people's information. Oh, I know somebody that did it and she did fine. How many girls that I got coming back saying, yo, Miss Tammy, this is my second round and I did this and I didn't do this and I did this and I didn't do it. Don't be the one that have to have a second round, you know, because you're not educating yourself or you're not getting the information that you need about, you know, just healthy eating. Fish, Yeah, fish is very good. I do a lot of fried fish. I love sway. Sway is very meaty. I think it's a healthier fish. Of course, not, nobody does tilapia. I don't do tilapia. But sway, if you have never tasted it, it's SWAI. It's got a lot of nutrients in it. It's definitely meaty. It makes you fuller faster. I will fry some sway fish along with some potato wedges, with the skin on, and then maybe put some like coleslaw, some fresh made coleslaw on it. And so you continue to get those combos that you need to give you the energy, and without you risking feeling like, because I psychologically, keto diet didn't work for me because psychologically I kept saying, "Damn, this is just too much damn food to be eating." I just felt like, when I was trying to lose the weight, that this was a setup. I eat all this damn food and I still don't lose the weight. So I don't know if it worked for me. I just got panicky. I was like, oh my God, I don't think this is going to work. And I think psychologically we will put ourselves in a position where things that we need to be doing, we won't do out of fear, right? Fear is fictional experiences appearing real. We will make up shit in our own minds, and then we react on that. Yes, you can have sugar, and fiber, people's like, okay, I don't want to eat too much sugar, but just everything in moderation. Just start adding back things that you deprive yourself of because of the surgery back to your body, because you still need a moderation of everything just so that your body could heal and heal itself and get the energy that they need. So ladies, let's just make sure that we're adding carbs. I think that's my message. Adding some carbs and some healthy carbs, but not adding carbs for the type of carbs that's going to make you lose weight. I do grits in the morning, like some grits, oatmeal, grits stick to you, oatmeal stick to you, adding that with some eggs and some bacon and some toast, and yeah, it sounds like a lot, but your body needs it because it's actually burning overtime. And that's what sometimes make you tired, because it's not getting the right energy. It's not getting the right foods. So that was really what I wanted to talk to. And again, I wanted to say, apologize for not coming on yesterday. But a lot of girls that leave here, you can see the depression, because it's that sense, losing that connection, especially when you're somewhere where you've been educated, you've been treated well, you've been fed well. And I don't know if our type of service sometimes enable, because we really assist, but we try to pull back. But then there's those that just really need just that little extra push. And that's why I make myself available to you ladies, even when you go home, because that's a whole nother disconnection of when I go home, back to life, back to reality, right? Back to life, right? Back to reality. Back to the things, you used to do. And the fear is, am I going to be able to maintain this level? And as I told people, sometimes when you get the surgery, man, do your research. This thing is a whole different roller coaster. I mean, some people make it look good, make it look easy, but mentally, emotionally, the things that you go through, and yeah, you look good on the outside, but you still healing mentally and emotionally and physically in the inside of the surgery, feeling the surgery on your body, the things that you went through toward getting the surgery, going back home and not really want to be a burden on your family, or going back home to people that not going to accept the fact that you did the surgery. How do I maintain the things that the surgery, maintain my look? Am I happy with my results? And that's the biggest thing too. Being here with somebody and they are not happy with their results. That's a big old Debbie Downer, because what do you say? I mean, I'm trying to encourage, and then that's when two people stop eating as well. So when you're not happy with your results, you're like, shit, why would I even continue? And that's the part where you have to breathe life back into that person that's in the bed, that's saying, after all I've done, all this money that I spent, all the time and all the arrangements that I've made to wake up and not be happy with your results. And you want to feed them, but they don't want to eat. And sometimes, ladies, it's going to take more than one round. Not because of something you did. Because everybody's platform is different. And then, too, if you switching horses in the middle of the race, or you changing doctors in the middle of the race and stuff like this, there's no consistency in what you're doing. So sometimes the results that you're seeing other people's results, and you're hoping that they're yours. But maybe that doctor that you're using because you switch because you see the results of your girlfriend ain't gonna give you the same results, because everybody's platform is different. That's why I tell people, when you're on this journey and you pick the doctor, and you pick a doctor because it's something you seen, stick with that doctor and stop letting people change your mind. Stop letting people make you outthink a thought, or question your own ability to reason and think for yourself. Stop that, because I've been seeing a lot of people been getting fucked up, and I myself felt bad because the young lady she wanted something, the doctor wasn't going to give it. So I did refer her to another doctor for one thing. But she wanted other things done. And the things that she wanted done didn't get done right. And so I don't really want, but what I suggested and told her that they could do, they did. But that oversense of, damn, I feel bad, did I, but then I had to think, no, that wasn't me, because you can't get, turnip, blood from a turnip, like, and so I'm feeling a little bit of that this morning too, and that was some of the stuff that was going on yesterday, is that I'm feeling a sense of a responsibility that somebody didn't get the best results that they wanted. And then I had to think through and say, no, I ain't tell you to go tell that doctor to do all of that, because I don't think that doctor really good at doing all that. The doctor ain't good at BBLs. That ain't their thing, And what they were good at was tummy tucks and different little stuff like that. But lipo and BBL, ain't they forte. And so some doctors need to leave that shit alone. And that was one of the doctors. But that was a couple of things that were added, and I don't think she did a good job. I don't even know if she really did it for her. And I was concerned too, because she's not eating right and things like that. And so any results that is, I'm steady putting food and this and that, and it's not happening, because internally in emotion, she's no longer connected to the experience at all. She's not connected to the journey at all anymore, because her journey had ended when she didn't get what she wanted. So again, ladies, don't let one bad result end it for you. Be fighters. Continue. Like I said, I've had multiple surgeries, and I've had them not because I am addicted to it, because I didn't get my desired results, and so I'm not gonna stop until I did. I allowed myself to go with other people that did it, and it's like, what you doing? Okay, that's what I'm doing, and I did what you did, and then I end up getting what I got, and so now I started the journey on my own. I don't go and follow people. Girl, I researched this doctor, he the bomb, and this and that. She was telling me, and I was like, oh, really? I said, okay, girl, listen, so you want to go? I'm going with you. And I let her do all the seeing and believing and researching, and I'm looking, and even when I was looking at this doctor, I was hearing what she had said to me. So I was looking for that from what she said to me when I was looking at that doctor. And so my research wasn't even thorough anymore anyway, because I was still researching based on the information I had gotten from her. So I was seeing that, oh yeah, I see he bad, and I don't even know what the fuck I was looking at, And so when I got the results I got the results that I got. And so I continue. So ladies, at the end of the day, don't nobody want to do it more than once, and don't try to do everything at once. Just look at this thing realistic. There's risk to this, and then there's some doctors just can't do what you want them to do. They did it for her. Her body probably was shaped different than yours. Everybody's not going to look the same. So I know I got off on a tangent, but that was really what was bothering me this morning, is that when I can't help somebody, or when I try to help somebody, it don't turn out the right way, you know. But then again, I can't take total responsibility for that, because I didn't say that that doctor could do the other things. And then the whole, now instead of looking at what they did do right, it's what they didn't do right is what you're looking at. But that's again a whole nother topic about, you know, what we're looking at when it comes to picking our doctors. This ain't no simple thing, and I think that's why I come on here, to let you guys know, like, there's a whole like, to another level. Yeah, there are levels to this thing. There's a whole nother level that you have to look at, and sometimes you just got to get with yourself. You got to keep a lot of people out of your business, and you just got to pray and get what, you know, what they call it, meditate on your decisions, and stop letting people change your decision, and stop changing your decision based on other people. The struggle comes in making a decision, but freedom comes when you make the decision and you stick with your decision that you made, and don't let nobody change that for you. And then you start putting action, and that's when I feel like people put more action. I got more people calling me saying, you got any room for next week? Next week? Girl, did you just start? No, I just wanted to wait until I got cleared and this and that. And I do understand that. I do understand that, you know, you want to wait till you get cleared. Ladies, pick out what you're going to do. Make sure that you have the opportunity to change your date. Ask that question, but go ahead and get your foot in a good recovery house. Go ahead, if that person got, like I tell people, if I got a date, go ahead and book it. I will talk to you. We will work out changing dates. Hopefully, ladies, to another level 2 will be coming. I am fiercely looking for an additional house to house you guys, so hold on. I am in the process of opening another recovery house, and right now I'm doing a hotel thing, and let me just go ahead and put it out there for those that have found out that usually in the hotel it is me personally keeping you a VIP. When we do keep you in a hotel, it's a family affair. It's either me, my daughter-in-law, my daughter, and all of us. We are in the hotel doing the 24-hour care and transportation, and I leave the house to my staff when I make that decision, because I know that a hotel experience needs to be a great experience. And we create the recovery house experience in a hotel setting, whereas I might keep an additional 4 or 5 ladies, and we will service you in a hotel, whereas you get transportation, food, anything that happens here happens there. So if someone's there 24 hours, massages, vitals, everything is done. Food is done, and it's at the same cost as it is to be in the recovery house. Because if you was to do that a la carte, it would cost you an arm and a leg to have dedicated nurse 24 hours, transportation, food, and all of that. But we have extended, because we want to hold on to the resources that we have, so when we do open to another level 2, the second recovery house, that we still have the resources to do that. So we hold on, and we are now keeping people in addition to the hotel. So I have people calling me, well, what about the hotel thing that you do? You know, and you will start to see me. I've been doing it now lately more often than not. We are actually still in a hotel right now. July we'll be in a hotel. So yes, I am booking you guys, and there's a possibility that you'll be either in the house or the hotel. But my point is to make sure that you get serviced by us one way or another, and making sure that you are fed correctly. I know that I start off with topics, but then God just had me talk about what need to be talked about, ladies. So I start off one way, and then he just be like, say this, say that. Because we are here only on this earth to be a service to others. And I just hope that daily when I come on, that it is feeding someone. It is helping someone look at this thing differently. because this, this ain't no fashion show when you guys come here. Good morning. This ain't no beauty contest. I had one young lady that we are actually keeping in a hotel. She was like, Miss Tammy, I called my mama and I told my mama I got me a new mama. And she was like, I ain't been in nothing but my robe and my faja. Yes, ladies, that's what your gear is, your robe and your faja. So that's why I have a list and say, stop bringing all that stuff. Y'all ain't got time to be putting on that stuff. Y'all don't need all that stuff. Y'all be so worried about just how to get rid of the pain, how to stop the back from burning, trying to eat, like food, clothes, and all that. Y'all don't bring all that stuff. You don't need all that stuff. Get maybe a dress, too, a nice robe, and some slippers, and your toiletries. And come on and get this surgery and get home. And so, thank you. Had to get out of them groups. Yeah. Thank you, guys. If these lives are helping you, because it's about straight talk. Just straight talk. Hey, sweetie. And about making sure that you guys, I be transparent. And somebody need to be out here and just tell y'all the real deal. As it goes on in the house, as topics come up to me, as I continue to take care of these women, and as these things come up, I always come up with topics that I think is going to help you guys. And it's because I'm living day to day in this thing with you guys, okay? And again, as I always say, this ain't for the weak, and this ain't for the cheap. And am I my sister's keeper? Yes, I am. I got a massage to do this morning, ladies. So, again, till tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow, okay? And again, forgive me for yesterday. All right. Miss Tammy out.